Honestly, this might end up getting problematic today because it's Saturday and my fiance's here, and I don't want us to get in each other's way, so we'll see what happens. Okay, it is 11:13. The point that I'm doing this is to catch myself, record myself when I'm having symptoms so that I can see when it's happening. This might be a horrible idea, but we're gonna see what happens. I'm gonna try it again today. I have a lot of things that I want to do today. I just did the dishes. I will show you. And now I have to clean all of these containers that are left here for me. And those are all the recycle. And I'll be right back. There's something wrong with the dishwasher. And I'm going to go text Curtis because it's running, but the water's not coming out. Okay. So I just flipped this. I just sprayed the counters down with Simple Green. That took a while because this is the first week I'm getting back on track. So there was a pile of recycle. I haven't been doing it, so that's done. That took a little while. The first day usually takes a while, and that's where we're at. So I have a tip for you. If you feel like you're losing it and you can't keep track of what you're doing when on each day, usually as I start in the beginning, like right now I'm seeing the times in a recording to you guys while I'm recording myself. But usually what I'll do is I'll take my phone around with me and I'll say, I type it in a text to myself. The date in the beginning when I first woke up at this time. Then I'll say pills, food, protein by this time. And that way, if I end up catching myself spacing out on the couch, not knowing if it's been 3 hours, I can check my texts and see where I am in time. And then later on, when I capture that information in my planner to keep track of if I'm improving with how I'm spending my time every day and getting back to a normal way of using my time, I have a record. And I'll show you guys how to do that. I have 2 planners. One I'm not using too much, but that one I got at Walmart, and I got it on clearance for $1. And that one has like the hours in the day, so I can go in and write like how I spent my day. And then I can, if I do that for a period of time, I can track. So, okay, maybe I have a few days where I don't get as much done, but if I can even see improvements there, if I just sit on my couch and look around and things are still a mess and I still feel disgusting and I still feel like time is getting away from me, if I look there, I can see, okay, this day I woke up at 11 and it took me all day to get ready and get some stuff done. The next day, maybe I woke up at 10 or 9, so I got up earlier, and maybe I took less time. So instead of beating yourself up or expecting yourself to be able to be as efficient with your time as maybe you used to be with a previous job or at a younger age, give yourself some credit. I don't want to say give yourself a pass, but be patient with yourself, and I'll show you. You'll be able to see. So that way you can track your progress. Right now I'm just going to go get some paper towels. The time are we at again? 11:41. Okay, so I got up at 10. It's been an hour and 41 minutes. I had my medicine. I had breakfast. I haven't had protein yet. And I started the cleaning. I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm starting to feel lightheaded. I haven't had much of my water today, so I'm going to drink that. I just wiped down the counters, and the dishwasher, the outside part, was disgusting. Clean that off. I'll show you. Oh, I still need to wipe it down better. So I didn't Windex, I used Simple Green, and I have to do the trash and the recycle. And but this is where we're at so far, so that's better. Yeah, so this is the least fun part of my day. So do you guys think that this will help at all? This is probably unwatchable, but that's why I have those mantras, because when I go, what am I doing? Pills, food, protein. I need protein. Okay, I'll eat in a minute. As far as the cleaning, dishes, the recycle goes with that. Trash, bed. Those of you who don't have ADHD, this will not be a big deal to you at all, and it won't make any sense. Yeah, this was incredibly messy, and this is the same, and as it was, and I gotta make the bed. So I'm on to the next thing. So for those of you who struggle with getting cleaning done, this is where body I can talk today. Body doubling comes in. It really helps people with ADHD. So if you have trouble getting on track with doing cleaning every day, I can just do a segment clean with me in the morning and we can get back on track together. I'll be right back. Okay. So 11:58. Oh my God. So I just took out the trash and the recycle. I'm gonna make my bed and then I'm gonna make some lunch. Does any of this stuff help you guys? I'm just kind of throwing it out there as an experiment, but the other part of me is just thinking this is a terrible idea. And I'm talking to myself. I'll be back in a bit. Okay, I just finished what I normally, call my daily cleaning. So what you want to do when you start developing a new routine for yourself, when you think of what your daily cleaning is, just pick between 1 and 3 things that bare minimum you have to do. So you may not be able to do it right away. What you want to do in your experiment and your, things that you're trying to do is when you catch up with the dishes, catch up with the trash, so you're just kind of like checking it every day and it's not as much work. You want to see what's the minimum you have to have done each day. And when you do those things, how can you do them in a way with shortcuts? You are going to want to start cleaning your whole house because of all your shame and your embarrassment of how bad it's gotten. We're not going to worry about that right now, okay? So this is where I'm at. It is now, I can't believe it's noon, guys. So 2 hours, I did my pills. I haven't had the protein and I ate. I just had oatmeal. I'm about to have lunch and I'm going to have the rest of the salmon, so I'll get my protein then. I'm lightheaded. I don't know if I've had enough water. Drink your water. Drink your water. Drink your water. Friendly reminder, again, if you have not had your pills today, and if it's ADHD meds, and it's not like the late afternoon, early evening, pause the video and go take them and come back. A tip, if you forget to drink your water. So, but I wanted to know how many glasses of water do I have in a day? And everybody's different for what works for them. You might have to try different water bottles. So I was using a water tracker. I think I deleted it because it kept scaring me with the loud noise on my phone. But this is one of the things I track in my planner as well. So for me, here, tried using this water bottle. It melted here in the dishwasher. I know you're not supposed to throw these things in the dishwasher, but this basically ends up being 4 glasses of water. So I figured if I did that twice a day, over here, That would be my 8 glasses. But I tend to forget to fill it the second time, and then I don't care about it. This thing, for me at least, you'll have to try to figure out what works for you. Filling this bad boy up every morning when I make my breakfast is how I remember to drink water. Are you like me? Do you forget to eat? Do you find yourself towards the end of the day ready to go to bed and realize that you've had this much water all day long and wonder why you spaced out and got nothing done and you have a terrible headache? This might help you. So these marks here, I know this is probably not necessary, but I felt like the marks, are these ounces? Let me look at this. So this says ounces, but I found that they're not accurate. And I didn't like how the numbers went, you know, because if I start here and I have 1 glass of water, I didn't drink 64 ounces. If I have 2 glasses of water, I didn't drink 50 ounces. So what I did was I got a measuring cup and I poured in 8 ounces and I marked it, and poured in another 8 ounces and I marked it. And I did that all the way. So I used a Sharpie, and then I put this packaging tape because the Sharpie's just going to come off. So today, so far, I've had 1 and a little bit more than a half a glass of water. And at noon, that's not good. So I'm going to go ahead, and I'm tired. I'm going to go take a break, eat something. I might exercise, and then I'm going to jump in the shower. Okay, so it is, 12:30-ish. I was just eating my lunch, and I had leftover salmon and potatoes, the rest of it. And I'm eating an apple. So I got my protein. I put a little too much salt on it. And I already have the next thing to talk to you about. That we'll be doing this today. And this today. So what I was thinking I might do, and a status update really quick before I get into that. It is now, it's almost 12:50. So if I can be showered, dressed, ready to go, like I'm going to go do an errand by 4, like I was a couple days ago, that will be an improvement. Because not only will I have gotten those things done by the same time, but I will also have had done the cleaning. So even though I would really like to each day make these things take less and less time, practice makes perfect. That's where I'm at right now. And it's kind of maddening because I remember when I was younger, I had like a chart, a cleaning chart I made, and I've had it on the fridge in my 20s. I'm definitely going to dig that out and show that to you guys if that's helpful. Other people may not understand, but these different charts and planners, they're just external tools for you to start tracking your progress. And your goals may not be the same as mine. Maybe like for me, I want to get on top of cleaning. I want to start exercising every day. I want to make sure I'm taking my medicine. I want to make sure I'm drinking water. I want to make sure I'm having protein. So my planner, I'll just show you really quick, has those things. And I just started filling it out here. So this is just how I have mine. Each day I put the things that I want to do here. And on this top line will be the time I wake up, the time I go to bed. This is a reminder first thing in the morning to have my pills, make sure I eat breakfast. So if I'm forgetting to eat during the day, at least I got the breakfast. Food, pills, protein. Pills, food, protein. Then I write down the time I take my medications when I do that. So one of my medicine, it's not time released. It's the ADHD medicine. I have to take it twice a day. So I created a spot to write the time I took it in the morning and the time I took it in the afternoon. That somehow helps to remind me. The reminder that I put on my phone to remind me to take it in the afternoon, that wasn't working for me as much as this for some reason. This is the daily cleaning that I just started getting back on track with today. And then, let's see. So if I walk that day, I write it there, how many glasses of water I've had. And laundry is hard for me to keep up on. So I just put this here to just kind of keep track if I did a load of laundry that day. And as far as the daily cleaning, which is here, I just have this list here. So, take out the trash, do the dishes, make the bed. Now this, when I start talking to you about this later on, I want you to know that your attitude towards it is what's going to help you be successful or not. Yes, I'm girly. Yes, I put a bunch of stickers on mine. You can be a guy and have a planner and have a plain planner. You don't have to have this. Whatever works for you. You can do a printout on your computer if you want to do a spreadsheet and you just want to use a 3-hole punch and put it in a binder, whatever. There's so many different ways, but this particular book holds 2 years worth of pages. So I have all of 2025 in here too. I believe it's all of 2025. What month does it go to? November. Yep. So once I fill this whole thing out, I'm good for like 1.5 years, 2 years. So yeah, and just to let you know so that you don't get overwhelmed, this is a guideline. It's not oh my God, I didn't do it today. Because you're going to have days and weeks where things come up and you fall off of the habit and you didn't do it at all. It's going to happen. Don't expect perfection. Just like if you were to try to quit smoking and all of a sudden you had a cigarette and you have to start over and you want to give up. Or if you start working out and then you had a few days you didn't do it and then you want to give up because it feels so hard. We're not going to think of this like that. And we'll talk about demand avoidance. And that's a condition that a lot of people with ADHD have and how that might influence you. I've been toying with different ways to word things in here because I have demand avoidance. And basically, it's like the subconscious trigger that you don't know you have. So when I make a list of the things I want to do the next day as goals, I'm in control. But the next day when I wake up and I see my own list, it almost feels like somebody's telling me what to do. I don't quite get it because it's my own list and I chose it, but it's bizarre. And it's what keeps one of the huge roadblocks that keeps me stuck. So I know I'm talking about a whole lot of topics right now, but this is good to discuss these things and don't panic because we will start dealing with these one thing at a time. But I'm just kind of like giving you like a once over of some of the things to come. So as far as me, I have a lot of clutter and a lot of boxes of stuff from when I moved. And it's incredibly overwhelming. And I have attempted numerous times to tackle it. And every time I start to work on it, I legitimately end up at some point within maybe 20 minutes having an anxiety attack. Not like, but I will get so frustrated I have to leave because I'll just like want to throw something or I want to start crying because I freeze up. I get so stressed out about it that I have no idea how to prioritize or how to tackle it. So if those are issues for you, I can definitely, when I get to that point where I can start tackling those things, take you with me on that journey as well. So this is very kind of haphazard as I'm recording like different key points in my day. And this video, like I pause and come back, pause and come back. And the other day that I was doing it, I was posting the videos as I was making them. And instead of having like 50 million small videos, I think what I might try to do, we'll see how time consuming it is. Tonight, probably after dinner time when I'm tired and I don't feel like doing anything else on my list. That's another thing is you might want to start noticing if there's a time in the day where your motivation is you're just like, yeah, I'm not doing this anymore. And for me, it usually depends on the day and how early I start and how much I've done that day. For me, it usually ends up being somewhere between 3 o'clock in the afternoon to dinner time. And after that, I really just don't care. Like it's not like my personality changes. I'm just tired. Our battery, the amount of time that we can contribute to working on some of our things might be, some people have said bandwidth for ADHD is less. And I'm not really sure how to talk about that if that's new for you too. So when you're starting, just the biggest thing to keep in mind is to know this is new and you're not going to go all boot camp on yourself, okay? Please don't do that. You may want to do that. And in your head, you can visualize getting all these things done. I could sit here and go, okay, I woke up, tomorrow I'm going to wake up and I can see myself doing these things. And I know how long-ish it takes to do it. That's how I think the day is going to go. And then very shortly after I start doing a task, I start spacing out while I'm doing the task. And the actual reality is very, very different. So all of these little tools that you can try, they're basically to start learning what challenges you have, how much you're able to do, where your limit is, because everybody's ADHD is different. We started talking about that yesterday. Everybody's ADHD is different. I do have a book by Daniel Amen that talks about like 7 different kinds. I just realized this is a little crooked. Let's try to fix that. There's like 7 different kinds of ADHD. I can't fix it. We'll leave it. There's like 7 different kinds, or maybe it's 5. Yeah, that was kind of a little overwhelming reading that book. I still have it. I can talk about it if you want. I feel like a lot, if you're newly diagnosed, there are some books that are helpful. If you have the patience to sit and read, I absolutely don't, because I get bored and I space out almost as soon as I start reading it. Even though it's written by ADHD folks and they try to make it entertaining, the thought of just sitting there and reading it is so boring. So, okay. I've been rambling for a little bit, and this video is already almost 40 minutes. So yeah, I'm still new to recording videos. I haven't learned how to edit them yet. So these have been completely raw. I'm thinking that someday, once I learn how to edit these in the future, that these, and make my house look nice, or make an area that I can record, that, oh God, my videos are going to be so much better. But right now, this is what we got. So I'm sorry, but, having tools to get better is more important than having like the most polished videos. I'm overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed. I've started over and gotten back on track several times since last year. And it's as much as I think like, oh yeah, I got that. it doesn't change the fact that changing your habits, it's like starting all over again. It's still not comfortable. So if this is hard for you or you're overwhelmed, take a deep breath and we will get through this together. If you have any tips on how I can make these videos a little bit more watchable, or what aspects help you and what you would like more of, I would like to definitely do some where each video is per topic, you know, and I don't know if I'm going to do, I'll probably take those and make shorts out of them so I can make little digestible bits. But yeah, like I want to do, you know, one on executive functioning. Oh, like the topics I told you about, that group I was in. So the first week we did the anatomy of the brain of somebody with ADHD and why it's different and why you have the troubles you do. And then each week after that, we went over a different aspect of ADHD that is challenging for us. And I found that really helpful. So I was thinking that I would like to do a series of videos similar to that. So, and those topics for each day, I don't remember each one, but there was one on executive functioning, poor executive functioning, and how that affects us. Emotional regulation, time management, time blindness, and so I remembered 3. I can't remember the other ones. Short-term memory, poor working memory. So yeah, it's a lot. So people who think ADHD is just being distracted, they know so much now that that name, attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, or, you know, when they used to just call it ADD and ADHD, attention deficit disorder, they know now that that is not a good name for it. But from what I've learned is there have been so many advocates that have worked on behalf of the community of people who have ADHD, and given us legal representation and rights and laws that protect us with, you know, both with the Americans with Disability Act and other things that, and it was so hard and it took a long time for them to get to that point, that now that there's laws to protect us, if they were to change the name of the disorder, it might make, I don't know exactly, it has to do with the law and technicalities and stuff like that. So they can't change the name of it. So I'm rambling again. So the only things I have left to do for like daily stuff, oh my God, it's 1, is exercise, shower, and get ready. I don't know if I'm going to bring you guys with me to a store. I'd like to pick up some milk. What are the things on my list? Milk, matcha. I'll make a list. But at some point I do want to bring you guys with me to a store that has a stationery section so I can show you what kind of planners and calendars will be helpful for you. And I'll see you guys soon. Okay, so checking in. It is 1:11 p.m. I am going to start exercising. For lunch, if I didn't say it already, I had salmon, potatoes. I put too much salt on it. Drank water, and I had an apple. And I am hoping that I can exercise and get ready in a short period of time. I don't seem to be able to do that. Getting ready to go anywhere tends to be a sticking point for me because there are so many things that I can get lost in, as far as playing with makeup and the mess in there and all of that stuff. So right now I'm going to start doing laps around the house. If you exercise, I do recommend walking every day if you can. I just know that with my brain chemistry, my brain was getting to be like molasses every day. Like I can't think straight. And I know that walking helps me with that. So yesterday I did not exercise. One of my goals of this 30-day experiment. So primarily two things. One, I want to drink my water every day. And my goal is to, get it close to 8 glasses of water a day. I want to make sure I'm having protein. I want to make sure I'm eating kind of healthy. And as far as time management, get some kind of routine in the morning and start to evaluate what my goals are, my long-term and my short-term goals, because I've totally fallen off of using my planner and I'm almost afraid to look in there because I know the next steps are decide if I'm going back to work, if there's even a job for me, taxes, health insurance. I don't know why I avoid making phone calls to make doctor's appointments, but those, and there's some other things I have to do. And we will definitely talk about sticking points with signing up for health insurance if that's you. There's at least 2 people that I've talked to who have ADHD who have that same problem, that they get so overwhelmed because it's such a tedious process and there's so many things you have to do that it just makes you want to give up before you try. So if that's you, don't worry. We will get to that as well. But just trying to stay on track. It's 1:14 now. I'm going to go exercise. Now I will. Checking in with my feelings. I think that's important to just reflect really quick at different parts of the day because how you feel might actually influence if you give up. I'm not talking about being super emotional, but that's part of it too. Sometimes you can get a lot of anxiety that blocks you. Right now I'm tired and I feel like I'm spinning my wheels and I don't know if it's that part of the day that I just don't care. I just don't want to do it anymore. I want to go do something fun. I'm feeling my ADHD brain telling me, oh, this is stupid. Why are you doing this? These are the things that make me want to quit, right? You look disgusting, my inner voice. Why are you posting this on the internet? Nobody's going to watch this, which is maybe true. What do I have to lose? It might help you guys. And if it's totally a waste of time and it's unwatchable, at the end of the 30 days, I can just delete them. And what's the worst that can happen is that you guys see me looking really bad. I'm not a terribly vain person. I just never, I never let anyone see me like this, I don't want to exercise, guys. I think these moments of weakness are part of the problem too. I just want to go get donuts, eat candy. I did have an emergency already. I'm sitting. This isn't good. Okay. I'm getting up. Okay. Just walk for 10 minutes. Walk for 10 minutes and take a shower. If I at least do those things. I don't want to do this anymore. I'll be back. Walking in circles because I don't have a treadmill. I have only this house that I can walk in laps. I'm going to walk for 10 minutes. I'll be back. Okay, guys, I just walked for 10 minutes. I think I'm going to go downstairs and sit on the exercise bike for a little while. I have not done my normal things that I do that I get addicted to. I haven't been scrolling and I'm dying. I haven't been playing video games. I haven't had sugar. Ah! I am so frustrated right now. I need something. It's my ADD brain. My dopamine's low. I just walked around in circles. I know it's going to boost my brain chemicals in a little while, but let me tell you, I'm like to hear. I'm over it. I don't want to do this anymore. I know it sounds like I'm complaining, but I know this is part of why I stopped doing things. Oh, God. I want sugar so bad. I'm going to find something sweet, actually. Wait. I think I have candy. I don't recommend this. Please, dear God. Hold on. I'm going to put this down. Do I have any? No! I have a bag of lollipops somewhere. God dang it. Oh, wow. Man. Oh, I just bought this last week. Courage. Okay. I'm dying. I can't. I've been good all day. I can't. I'm going to go still sit on the exercise bike anyway. And then if I take a shower, I am proud of myself. What time are we at? I don't know how to edit these things together yet. We are at 1:29, 1:30. I am like toast. I'm done. But I will come back and let you know how everything went. And I'll see you in a bit. Oh my God. I thought I was recording. I found something sweet. You want to see something funny? So, I don't know what I missed so far. I was looking for something to cheer me up because my dopamine is just like super low. And I misplaced my ADHD meds, so I'm going raw with no help. And I can't film my script until I make my next appointment, so I have to do that, but it's the weekend. I'm such a dummy. I was supposed to do that Friday. I want to learn more about... Have you guys heard about a dopamine menu? Hold on. I got perfume on here. So I was desperately looking for something to cheer me up just now because I think my dopamine is like super, super low. And I can't think straight. I just want to fall asleep. I'm exhausted. I am going to start using my Happy Light. I forgot all about it this morning. It boosts feel-good brain chemicals because I do get the seasonal affective disorder. Oh, guys, I'm dying. Not literally, but... So I couldn't find anything sweet. I was just trying to go through my purse because I remember I had candy in there from the last time I went to the movies. I recently went and saw Beetlejuice with my friend Erica, which was a lot of fun. And I might introduce you guys to her because she's a sweetheart. She's a sweetheart. Maybe make some of these videos a little bit more fun. This is not the fun stuff. This is the work. And I'm tired. I'm pretty much hitting the wall. So I was desperately seeking candy. I did do my 10-minute walk. I might be repeating myself because I don't know if maybe I've been recording and then not recording an opposite way of what I thought I was doing. So I don't know what I missed. Anyway, I realized as I was looking through my vanity drawers, because sometimes when I get candy, I'll hide it from myself so I don't make myself sick and eat it all at once. And the only reason that works, it's not like I don't know where it is, but it's a hack, because we get object permanence sometimes. If it's not in front of us, we get distracted. So I'm just kind of taking advantage of that sometimes by doing that. So remembering that and really, really craving some sugar right now, I was just like going through my drawers where my hiding spots, and I couldn't find it. And I dumped my purse out and I couldn't find it. But yeah, I don't know if I missed recording this, but let's switch this. So these guys, these are gifts that I bought for neighbors for Christmas last year. And I forgot about them. Why did I forget about them? Because I have ADHD, and if it's not in front of me, it doesn't exist. Speaking about object permanence. So yeah, guess what I found this week when I was cleaning out my closet in October? 10 months later, these popcorn things, which my lovey love's been eating. Now, as far as freshness goes, these are stale. But these guys, because they're covered in caramel, they're good. So yeah. So I was able to find something sweet. But before I found something sweet to munch on just now to kind of give me a little bit of a dopamine boost of some sort, I couldn't find anything sweet. And as I was looking through my vanity drawers, because sometimes I put things in weird places. Do you guys do that? Do you end up talking on the phone or doing something and then putting your keys on top of the fridge? Or maybe I'll take my glasses and I'll put them on top of something really high. And then I have no memory. So I was going through some of my hiding places looking for sugar. They weren't there. I think I ate them all. But I did find a perfume I forgot all about. And I just sprayed some because it's a happy, cheerful scent. So that just made me feel a little bit better. There's this thing called dopamine menu that I want to learn more about and share with you guys. So it's to help people with ADHD, people who get low dopamine. When you get to that point in the day where you want to crash, and no coffee will be enough, let's face it, because our dopamine's low. Doesn't stop us from trying to self-medicate. If you don't know you have ADHD, you've probably been drinking a shit ton of coffee your whole life, or smoking. But it doesn't work as good as, medicine. So yeah, I'll find some graphics to show you that you can make these, wipe down menu things where you think of things that would be for you a dopamine snack when you're tired and you can't think straight and you're in the middle of a task and you want to keep going. Maybe it's a sugary snack. Maybe it's something that cheers you up, like a spritz of perfume. But we will talk more about that later. I feel better. It's the little things. I'm sorry to rudely be eating in front of you. I'm going to go jump on the treadmill for like 5 minutes. I mean, we don't have one. Exercise bike. And I'll be back. Ow! Oh! Ow. Guys, I just was using the exercise bike for like 5 or 10 minutes. I do have a stiff neck. I didn't stretch first. And after I sat down on the floor, I laid down on the floor to do stretches I used to do for my hurt back. And I just twisted it, and I think I might have pulled it a little bit. This might be it for today. I'm going to go take a shower. Love you guys. Bye. It is for time 2. Okay, I'm going to charge my phone. It's about out of juice, and take a shower. That, and then I forgot to say I'm falling asleep. So I feel like taking a nap. I will check in with you guys later. Bye. Hi guys. I know I just said bye. It is 2:22. I just wanted to give some final thoughts for today in case I don't end up recording anything else today. I think I will. I'm just really tired now. How am I feeling after day 4? I almost feel like it's a day 3 because yesterday didn't count because I was hanging around waiting to do a live and it didn't really happen. And that's okay. I'm not mad at you, Jen. I hope you're not mad at me. I'm discouraged. Oh. I hope next time I can at least like throw some makeup on first, but this is how I am in my house. It's really nice outside though. I might open the windows. I am so tired. I don't know if this is a me thing, if this is an ADHD thing, if this is a menopausal thing. Now, this is where like I would be saying to you guys just to be kind to yourself and patient, because I think that this discouragement in the beginning of making new habits is probably part of it. I don't understand. Between 10 o'clock and 2. What did I get done? I ate. I had my medicine. I had water. I had an emergency. I drank my coffee. I did the dishes. I did the bed. I did the trash. The dishes did take longer because they were piled up and I hadn't done them in a while. And then I also cleaned the counters in the sink, and the cabinet underneath the coffee pot was gross because I think one of the days some of the coffee spilled and it was all over the cabinet. So I washed that. I washed the trash can, and I exercised. And I won't know until I actually write it down and write what I did on different days and the times to like see. But I feel like that, and then the exercising. So I walked for 10 minutes, and then I also went downstairs and used exercise bike for 10 minutes. And then just now, maybe 5 or 10 minutes, I was walking in circles while I was watching one of the videos. So I'm starting small with the exercise. That's part of one of the goals that I want to do on a regular basis. Eventually, I want to go for walks every day because that's the only thing that's going to make my brain function better, especially since I take my medicine every day for antidepressants, but I've either misplaced my ADHD meds or I've run out, and I absolutely don't remember. And I actually have to call and set an appointment, so I can't get them until Monday. And I have a new prescriber, and I have to drive half of the distance of the state from like north to south to get to that office. She wants me to come in person because she's a new prescriber for me, and they have regulations for that. I get it, but I don't live close to where I used to. So it ends up being to the office I used to go to. I'm not saying towns or anything. Would have taken me 45 minutes to an hour, and that is even further away. So it's probably going to take like an hour and a half, 2 hours just to get there. So I've been procrastinating. So I don't know, maybe I'm doing really good considering that I don't have medicine for my ADHD. That's going to be a real bear. I'm going to have to adjust to it all over again. On a plus note, what do we do today? Oh, as far as my goals for exercising, like I said, persistence to keep getting up and trying again when you feel like you failed, and not beating yourself up if you end up going a few days or a week or two and something happens and you haven't been able to do these things. Don't let that discourage you. Just try again. And, but yeah, this is where I get discouraged because I had an image in my mind being able to do that a lot quicker. 4 hours? Like, I don't even want to get in the shower and get ready to go anywhere now. Because it's like 2:30 now. Before I started filming this last one, I was like dying. I'm so tired. And I think part of it's that I'm out of shape. I think that the lunch that I had, which was salmon and a couple of little baby potatoes, and then an apple, I don't know if I didn't get enough carbs from that. So I went ahead and had like a second lunch because I realized it had been, I think, 2 hours since I ate. So maybe it would be like a post exercise snack. So I had a roll, that's bread, there's carbs, and I had the rest of the chicken salad, which has some cranberries and nuts in it. So I did that to give myself some carbs, and I had another emergency, so I shouldn't eat anymore. And I drank more than half of my water for today, so that's good. The only thing that I haven't done on my list is to shower, get dressed, hair and makeup to go out. In case I want to film something again, I just don't even want to do anything now. I'm so mad. And I know I shouldn't be. But I'm just kind of documenting this because I don't know if I'm crazy and I'm losing it or if this is part of it. But I think I'm going to take a nap or something and then jump in the shower because I keep falling asleep. I don't know if that's a bad idea or not. But I mean, even though we're on day 4, it's kind of like the third day that I'm trying this. So in retrospect, I did all of that between 10 and 2. I don't know how long it took me on day 2 to get some things done. And I think all I did was like breakfast and get ready. I don't remember. Exercise? Did I exercise? And the first day I wasn't feeling good, so I didn't do much. I don't know. I'm losing it. There's always tomorrow. There's always time we can start again. So maybe I'll take a nap. Hopefully I won't sleep all day because that'll mess me up tonight. I do feel better. I brushed my teeth. I do feel better now that I had that chicken salad sandwich. I love you guys. I hope that sharing this, even though I feel like I don't know if anybody's ever going to watch it, but maybe if you can try to do these things with me too. And it really all depends on what your situation is. If you work from home or you're not working right now because you're caring for children or what have you, you may have that block of time in the morning to start to carve out a routine. Or your routine that you're trying to carve out might be at night when you get home. You can do it then. It doesn't have to be the time I do it. But I'm thinking if I can, what I want to do is, I don't know if I'll be able to do it today. I'm thinking if I can learn how to do it and it isn't too hard for me, because I've never done it before, learn how to splice all of these little videos together in one, hopefully digestible, usable format of somehow, and then maybe post them at 10 o'clock the next day in the morning. So I'm posting at a regular time. I'm figuring it out as I go. I'm falling asleep. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, whatever you're doing. And where I live, it's pretty nice out, and we're in fall. And go outside and enjoy your day if you can. And I love you guys. Bye.